We all live in a real world and we all know that competition is there, and lots of other brands, any brand does well and has a unique product or a unique selling point, everybody joins the same.
Sure.
So there are lots of new FMCG, 7-8 FMCG brands now who are one of the bigger players in India. See, it's not about the numbers for me, it's about the content of the product.
Right.
And about the ingredients, as you said, and the quality, as you said. So how when did they get in? There must just be 1 or 2 generations, or maybe just one. And second, what is the difference in your quality of product versus theirs? And third is, how big is the Ayurveda and the FMCG market of India grown? How the product will sell globally besides only selling in India?
So I'll take that in a couple of pieces.
Yes.
Look, see, people coming up in other FMCG companies, I think that's a good thing for the country,
Yes.
right? People want variety, they want different things.
Yes, that's a very positive
yeah,
way
absolutely.
to look at it. Yes.
You know, but for us, we do a fair amount of things.
Okay.
I'd say that a lot of companies that have come up were kind of built up on sort of one thing or a small group of things, and then they've now branched out into consumer goods, right? And you see that across that, you know, there is one thing which is kind of holding up the company, and then the rest of it is consumer. We are a pure consumer good company,
Right, yes.
right? Whether it's whether it's healthcare, whether it's personal care, home care,
Yes.
oral care,
Yes,
food and
I'm coming
beverage,
to those,
and all
yes,
of those,
yes.
right? So for us, it's very varied. It's not any one thing that's standing there and then everything is just kind of lumped on top of that.
Right.
So like you said, you know, one of our brands is Chyawanprash, but we
Yes.
have honey, we have real juice, we have
Ghee.
ghee. I mean, you
Yes.
know, all our cold press. No, so ghee is, you know, it's traditional, but we also do cold press oils.
Okay.
You know, so we've gotten into all these different things. So we didn't have that sort of one thing that everything else got lumped on top of. We've always been into a few different things.
Right.
So yeah, competition is you know, it's good for the country, I feel. I'd say it's a little unusual, more sort of within the last, I'd say 10, 15 years, where you've had a lot of startups, right? And you know, startups, upstarts, whatever you call them.
Right.
And you know, that's a good thing, I think, because they have a lot of, they have the ability to scale a good idea.
Right.
The problem wasn't that. The problem I felt was that you had money chasing an idea even beyond the idea's validity, right? So it was that, okay, it's not to say, you know, throwing good money after bad, is that, you know, keep throwing money at it until you win at the other end,
Yes.
right? So a few companies in the West did this and everyone kind of jumped on that bandwagon that, listen, if I
Right.
throw enough money at something, I'll be able to take over that market.
Yes.
A lot of people have been very successful at that as well. It becomes a little unusual because you have stages of a company, right? So you
Right.
have, you know, nowadays a lot of companies are online first, which is great. Online
Right,
first becomes
right.
very convenient. Online is very different than offline,
Oh, totally.
right?
Yes.
And offline, you know, whether you're talking about general trade, modern trade, whether you're talking about hotels, restaurants, so the HoReCa segment, whether you're talking about, you know, CSD and canteens,
Right.
whether you're talking about exports, whether you're, you know, so you have different channels. There's so many of them. And now even within the online, you have e-com and quick-com, and,
Yes.
you know, they're kind of
Every day
slugging
there's
it
a
out
new-
amongst
yes,
each other.
yes,
So,
yeah.
so there's a lot of channels, there's a lot of things to take care of, and there's a lot of ways of doing everything has its own nuance.
Yes.
So I think that there's a lot of learning that these startups and all will have to do.